Hello, everyone. Welcome to Booze and Bourbon. I am Keely.
I'm Molly.
And I'm Carly.
So today we're going to talk about sad girl foods, like foods that you eat specifically when you're a sad bitch. I will start it off. So my big thing is I think I eat a lot of pizza. I eat a lot of canes.
But is that your sad girl food? Because we eat a lot of pizza in general. I love pizza, but it's not my
That's true.
sad girl food.
I feel like it depends on the sadness because I go through multiple levels of sadness. Like if I'm legit depressed,
Yeah.
So
Not kill yourself, just depressed.
is there really?
Yeah, there's a
There's
difference.
for sure.
Yeah.
So not
You
kill
might be
myself.
depressed right now, but not.
I mean, yeah.
Then I'm just going to alcohol. I feel like if I'm
That's its own food group.
it
I
has
can
to
do
be, right? Like I would do all kinds of whiskeys. I'm a big whiskey person. So I feel like my sad girl food will have to be something salty to pair up with the whiskey. So maybe popcorn.
Ooh, okay.
Like if we're not
like a
I'm
smart food popcorn?
Yeah.
Or like a butter movie popcorn.
well here's the thing. Maybe
No
butter
one's eating smart pop when they're.
Honestly, I love the cheddar one.
the white cheddar is legit.
It's next level.
It's good.
I'm not looking at a calorie. I'm not looking at a.
No.
But-
But I like it just because I like it. I don't like it because it's low calorie.
Yeah, this is not calorie shaming. Sad girls foods don't shame you in the calorie department or the fat department
Right.
or the sugar content or the sodium. Ramen noodles, come on.
Yes.
That's like top tier sad girl food.
It is.
You just
It
sitting there
is.
slurping, thinking about how shitty
It's
your
so
life
big and
is.
crying.
Yeah, it like matches with the consistency.
Because then you're salty tears.
Yeah,
just drip
it
into
just
your
drips
food.
in. You don't need to change it too much.
Okay.
So yeah, but pizza is one of those things though because it fills me up. I need something that feels like a hug on the inside,
Is it like a specific pizza kind?
like combination.
No,
topping
like
wise?
place. Like, do you do
Ooh.
Pizza Hut when you're sad, or do you do like any kind of pizza?
I'd probably go Domino's.
Really?
Yeah, because listen, the butter's right.
Okay, yeah.
Their crust is good.
The crust is great.
Yeah.
It's like the level of cheese I need it to be sad. Maybe it's cheese. Maybe
Okay.
it's
Well,
cheese.
when you order pizza and you're sad, what kind of pizza do you order?
I do. I feel like I don't want to say anymore.
Do you feel bullied?
You started.
I know I will be bullied. That's the
No.
thing. Like,
Hawaiian.
see, that's
I like
You
Hawaiian.
learned
I
that.
like
You
that.
learned-
Pineapple on pizza.
that's
That's gonna be our
the
first comment.
that's the thing.
That'll be the
You-
first comment
I
we
knew.
read when the hate comments come.
I know. Like the thing is, you just know you. I don't do things that get me bullied. Like I try to stay away from that. And pineapple
That's
on
another
pizza,
topic, though.
that's a big topic
That's a big
because
topic.
if I know I'm about to be bullied, I'm not going to do this shit.
But I might do it just for the fun of it to be bullied.
But it depends on how much I love it. So, like, I'm not just going to open up my secrets of that I enjoy pineapple on pizza because...
I will. I'll go out there and say it. I love a good Hawaiian pizza.
Is it because you like Maui?
Like from Moana.
Yeah, what started this love?
I liked it way before that came out.
How old are you? 50? She's 50, folks.
I was pretty good
Okay.
for 50.
But I will say, I'm not a huge fan of pineapple on pizza with Canadian bacon because I think it's too sweet. But
Okay.
I love pineapple on pizza with jalapenos.
Ooh.
Green peppers because I don't like spice.
There you go.
The green peppers and
Mm.
I think it's good. I don't necessarily always like it if it's too it has to be baked right. So if
Yeah.
it's too cold or too you know what I mean,
Yeah.
it matches the consistency of the cheese.
Yes.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect. I do pineapple, like, if we're going to talk about my shame.
No,
I do.
no shame.
We don't have to shame
You
it.
don't got to shame it. This is
There's
sad
no
girl
shame.
shit.
Yeah.
So,
We're already sad.
we're already sad. We're already
We're
here.
already depressed.
I'm doing pineapple bacon.
yeah. You have
gotta
to have the bacon.
You gotta have the bacon because it's crispy enough.
Right, that's
Yeah.
the problem with the big Canadian bacons is sometimes they don't make it
You're
crispy
right,
enough,
but
and
when it
they're
is crispy.
yeah,
Yeah.
but you have to get it from the right place, and sometimes
Mm.
Domino doesn't have the right one; it's too soft. We don't
That's
like
fair.
soft sausage.
Sometimes the pizza itself is too soft. Like I'm from the East Coast, so texture of pizza is important. Deep dish pizzas, I expect it to be a little soft.
But it depends on the type of pizza as to how you're going to eat it. Like, I'm not going to have a deep dish pineapple pizza because it's not going to taste right.
No, that's...
No.
But
I've never heard of such a
That's
thing.
too far.
But
Yeah.
I would
That's
do
too
a
far.
flatbread style or a thin crust.
Yes,
you know.
That's my go-to. Thin crust pizza. I love how this went from Sad Girl's food to pizza.
Yeah. Well, because
That's
it's
just-
important because the level of sadness matters.
The level,
Yeah.
and I can eat multiple pieces of this, which makes it even better.
Yeah.
Sad girl food. I can dip it.
Pizza can also be a happy girl food.
Yeah. It
Wow.
has range. And
It has range.
cold.
That's what makes it
Mm.
even better as a sad girl food because I may
You
go to
can
sleep.
literally try and then go eat
If
it.
you're too depressed to even microwave it, it's good
It's
cold.
still good.
Yeah.
It's still good. Okay, so Molly, what would you say is your sad girl
Well, I'm a big fan of cake.
food?
Well,
I didn't even think
pancakes.
desserts, man.
I love cake.
Just any kind. I'm just a cake person. I don't like the weird, like, where they're trying to infuse it with basil and, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Lavender.
rosemary,
Yeah.
lemon. No, I mean, I'm sure I'll eat it. Like, I'm not going to turn down cake. But, I mean, I had at somebody's wedding, like, a taro cake. And I was just so excited for
Okay,
cake.
I think,
Taro, the purple.
Yeah, like, pause. I think the taro cake, taro is like potato?
But
It's like purple potatoes.
In a cake?
yeah, but they make it sweet.
Were they vegan?
No.
That seems like a vegan move. Shouts to the vegans.
I don't know. But, I mean, it wasn't.
I
what was
don't
wanting.
want vegan cake.
What do
I had
vegans
one-
eat for sad girl food? That's crazy. They don't even got that many options.
I was about to say cheese. Chicken wings.
Oh, you know what?
Oh, hey,
Hi, mates. I think chicken wings is also on Granddaddy Card.
Fine.
Guess we
What a
win.
winner.
No, we can
Oh,
talk
we
about
can
it.
take a drink.
Yeah.
Oh.
Take a drink, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, cheers.
Dude, that is so bomb.
It's really good.
It really is. And I'm not a huge whiskey drinker.
I think it's gonna count.
And, like, the more.
I think it just goes to four. Nope. That was 5.
6? Cool. Nice to know.
Nice to know.
Nice to know.
It's not 6 o'clock. So
It is not. The
That's
ghost.
even better.
The ghost, a little razzadass.
We'll have to talk about the clock when we're done with that girl.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But I'm also like a potato, like any form of potato, mashed potato,
Yeah.
French fry, tater
You
tots.
like what is the potatoes they always have at my grandma's house and they're like
quick
rustic?
pong.
no.
Not that your grandma's just old and I'm thinking
it's
rustic.
like
You went rustic right away.
Okay, so
Rustic.
they're like au gratin.
Yeah,
Potatoes au
with the
gratin.
cheese.
Yeah, and they come in like the box and then
Okay,
you
what is that?
pour it
What is
into
that?
a pan with some milk
They're
and
like
cheese and you put it in the oven.
slivers of potatoes and you bake it with cheese and stuff on it.
Yeah.
It's very good, but it's not. I feel like it's too fancy. Like I want
As a
something-
sad girl food.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like I feel like you would get that at a la carte on like a steak.
Yeah, well, I
Okay.
will say, like, I feel like, I'll say sour food is, like, quick, but it's not always because
No.
potatoes like that, well, I haven't had them in years because I did make them one time in my most recent marriage, and he didn't like them, so I didn't make them.
She's only been married once. Dear everyone. So the most recent marriage
Is the current.
is the current marriage.
But-
She's still.
Yeah, he
You never know.
didn't like them.
Yeah.
So I didn't make them again. Instead, I chose to make something else. I don't remember what. But
They're good. It's but I guess like that's not my go-to. But again, if they were there, yes.
My boyfriend hates it when I make mashed potatoes too.
Does
He hates it. Gets right underneath his gears. He doesn't want to give me any more sex after that. Every time I
Thank
make
God. For
Thank
that.
God for that. So I just keep making mashed potatoes.
Oh shit.
Okay, Carly, what's
okay.
your sad girl food?
My number one sad girl food is garlic mashed potatoes. That I recently have learned to make from scratch. Like I'm really
Mm.
enjoying them. So I make them like all the time now. 'Cause I like them.
Do you use like
But-
any special potato to make the garlic potatoes, or are you just
Yukon Gold
You-
are the
Yeah,
best.
I kind of buy whatever
Gold.
Costco has. Like, I'm a big Costco shopper, you
Yeah.
know? So,
Oh, you get like a 10-pound bag.
yeah, for like $3
$3
or something like that.
We love Costco.
And, yeah, well, and they last forever, right? And
that's true.
you can literally have potatoes with anything. With
Baked.
anything.
You
Baked,
baked French
fried.
fries.
Mashed, fried.
Twice baked. Have you ever had twice baked potatoes?
No.
Yo, twice baked mashed
Yeah,
potatoes,
you need to try 'em.
So
everything.
Good. So good?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to try that.
everything.
I'm always down like every week. I try to do a new recipe, like when
Mm.
I'm cooking dinner. So maybe I'll try that.
I'm
They're
sorry.
like, I feel like they take just about the same amount of time as mashed potatoes would.
If it takes more than an hour, I'm out. But I'm willing to designate an hour to cooking dinner because I figure if you're going out to eat, by the time you drive there, get seated and order, and then actually eat, you're looking at an hour anyways.
Yeah.
Is there any sit down restaurants you go to when you're sad? Like not necessarily things you make at
Oh.
home, but if I'm going like again, fast food wise,
Mhm.
Cane's. Cane's is like also my happiest food, but also my saddest. Like I love
Yeah.
the chicken tenders, they're always hot. You know what I'm saying? The garlic bread supplies me everything I need. The sauce, like I think there's components to my sad girl food. I
My
need to
only
dip it.
like gripe with Cane's is that when it's cold, it's gross.
It's gross.
Like you,
You
have
literally
to
have
have
to
it fresh.
Eat it there or like immediately.
Or like
Right.
air fry it.
I don't have an air fryer. I know.
That's the problem.
I know. but
Dear
I know,
everyone,
right?
the problem is she doesn't have an air
Subscribe.
fryer.
But
so
you know,
can
hit
get
the
her.
like
Subscribe
button
so we can get an
we
air
can get an
fryer. Yeah, we'll set it right here and we'll
Well, air fry.
air fry while we
Air fry some potatoes.
Yeah.
But I do like Cane's.
I love Cane's. It's
I
a
don't
good.
know if I have like a go-to. I love Italian food. Like if I
Mm,
have a choice for a sit down, specifically with no children,
yeah.
I would go for Italian. There's a good little place not too far in Henderson.
I know for me, Red Lobster is my like number 2. Like if I have to go to a
Yeah.
restaurant and I'm sad, take me to Red Lobster, bro.
For the biscuits.
For the biscuits,
I think mine would be Outback.
I could do Outback too.
Oh, they have so many good sides.
Yeah,
And like the onion that you start off with. And
like
then
the
meat.
bloomin'.
Ugh,
The bloomin'
so good.
shrimp is my favorite right now.
You know what I'm realizing? Like, I don't know if y'all had seen me the past few seconds just zoning out. I'm realizing,
I thought you're hungry.
I mean, yes, but I think a lot of my sad girl foods or restaurants are places I ate with my ex.
Oh, no.
Dang. Can you please go into
It's just making sense. I'm like, oh, snap. Was I?
So you were subconsciously sad.
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, that could be. You never know.
You never know
You never know.
nowadays. You never know. The mind
will
is
say,
a beautiful
If
thing.
that is the trend, we don't need it Outback very often, so I feel happy about that.
Well, I love Outback.
I feel like it's
I
good
do.
to know.
I do love all these places. Maybe it's a testament of how happy I was at the time. Because of some of my happy places. I love Red Lobster. I've been eating at Red Lobster since I was younger.
I think you correlate food with
Mhm.
any emotion. So
Yeah.
it doesn't necessarily have to be a sad girl food, but it's like it gives you comfort when you're
Correct.
happy, when you're sad. So
Mhm.
like your sad place
That's
is
true.
your happy place because it strikes some kind of memory for you.
I will say, like, recently we went back to my hometown, my husband and children and I, and we ate, so my grandma used to get her nails done at this, like, strip mall in the middle of nowhere type thing, right? And I will never forget, it was, like, one of those where you, like, just rent the room, you know? And, like, so the whole place was full of cosmetology people. And she would get her nails done on the bottom floor, and I would always go with her when I was a child, and there was a burger place right next door. And I would always go get a burger. And I remember as a kid thinking, like, this burger was huge. Like, it was massive.
Yeah.
And I would just love it. And I would devour the whole thing. And I would, like, not eat for the rest of the day. But, and at the time, it was, like, in my eyes, it was really expensive. And I remember it was a cash-only place. Like, but this was also back in the time when, like, people would, like, hand write checks, right? And
Whoa.
yeah.
That's crazy.
So it was, like, cash-only. Like, there were no, like, debit cards. I don't even remember my grandmother having a debit card. And we recently went back there, and I called them to ask them if they were still cash only. and they laughed at me.
They did.
Yeah.
I know somebody.
Don't
who's
push
better,
yourself-
so-
Yeah.
In situations to be bullied.
Yeah.
Like,
and the lady on the phone was like, "No, we have them in cash only," and it was like 15 years, and I was like,
But they're still open.
"Dang,
That's
they
what-
are still
yeah.
open." And so we ate there, and it was still as good as I remember.
that's good.
Like it was still top tier, and it was cheaper than I thought. You know, because like as a kid, like
Yeah.
in your mind, this
Mhm.
place is like really expensive. But also, I think because I'm used to our prices here.
Yeah.
Here, as in Vegas.
Yeah,
We're
like
in
I was
Vegas.
expecting the price to be higher than
Yeah.
it was, and I think like for my burger and fries, it was like $8,
Wow.
which was like great.
I will go ahead and admit now that I am very much a like emotional being.
Yeah, I think we are as women, honestly.
I don't
Like,
know.
not to be
I try
sexist,
not to
but-
be. I try not to be emotional. It's not fun.
But
But-
you fighting it is probably why you get so emotional.
Who cares?
You just gotta live your feelings. You gotta
Every
sit
warrior
in your
fights.
feelings.
You okay? So hold on, wait. Like,
Okay.
let's go here.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
you had to, okay. My
Back it
bad.
up, run it up.
I'm kind of drunk there, everyone. Thanks to Hollerhead is what we're drinking right now.
Howler.
Howard.
Did you say holler?
I don't know. I don't know what I said. But
I think you said
What?
holler, like holla.
yeah,
Holla.
I think I said
Holla, make you holla.
Hollerhead. Okay. The real question.
Oh my god.
Jeez, mate.
Heaps.
Which Disney princess will have the best sad girl food? Because all of those hoes were sad.
Tiana.
Tiana.
Bagel. No.
But
No.
do you think she's making her sad girl food, or do
It
you
doesn't
think?
matter. It's still good.
I mean, I make my mashed potatoes, and they're my sad girl food.
I don't know. I kind of feel like Ariel may be up there for me because she.
No, that's
What
all
would
good.
Oh,
her
she
sad
won't
girl
eat
food?
seafood. She won't
wouldn't
eat it.
eat
Them
it.
her
She's not gonna
friends.
eat seafood.
Yeah, you're right. I'm
She's not
going
gonna eat
Tiana.
flounder.
I'm going Tiana. You right. She's not
Well,
gonna
that would be good.
Does Ariel even cook?
I
That's
don't
the
know
other
what
thing.
she
I
eats.
don't even know if the other
Fish food.
princesses cook. Cinderella does,
Mm.
actually. Yeah.
Okay,
Ariel's-
wait. In water or on land?
I feel like she
Talking
don't
about-
care about none.
I-
Sorry, Ariel.
is a vegan.
She does not care about any animals
She's
on
eating
land.
kelp. Kelp alone.
She's
Kelp
vegan.
is somebody to something to her. Kelp could be weed.
Ooh, okay.
Shout out to the potheads.
What if, like, the whole movie of Ariel is like a trip? Ooh, think about it. The sea witch, the eels, the losing her voice,
Just having a bad.
just
Bad time.
having a bad
That's
situation.
crazy. Like, what if she like fell off the boat?
Yeah.
Honestly, and then she's just been in a coma this whole ass time.
I mean, it's not like Sleeping
You
Beauty.
mean a coma underwater? Sure.
Well, I mean,
she's a mermaid. So
she's a
yeah,
mermaid.
'cause she can breathe.
So what if she like was like floating in the water and like suffocated and then yeeted herself up out, and they're like, "Sorry, Prince so and so, Eric,
Mm-hmm.
Prince Eric, your girl dead." And he's like, "No, let's just keep her on life support." And in her mind, her coma fever dream is the movie.
Okay, so are you for life support?
Okay, so let's talk about it.
Well,
I felt
I
like-
knew this was gonna happen.
Let's just get there. I feel like for
Hey, you know what? If you guys want life support, I will be eating mashed potatoes. Okay.
Aw, that is
And
that's the sweetest.
I
thing.
would definitely
Oh my
eat
God.
your sad girl food for you too. Obviously, because I love
I hope
pizza.
I hope a mashed potato company sponsor us. Cause listen,
Oh, like Idaho potatoes.
Idaho potatoes.
That's why I
We love
can't live in
it.
Idaho.
And we're all the hoes.
We love a good instant
Ah.
mash.
Okay,
Yeah,
but like
we do.
back in the day, Wick used to give you mashed potatoes.
They did. They
And
fucking did.
Because I had Wick with my oldest, and it was like 4 or 5 packs a week of the ready to mix. Add hot water.
Man,
So good. So quick.
good, so quick.
so right.
So many different
We
flavors.
lived on them. That and round steak.
And them things, yo,
Dude, I love round steak. I don't care. It's my poor people food, okay?
I love round. Poor people food is like the easy for everyone. It's not that you're just poor.
It's just, I like
It's
it.
just quick, easy, not
Yeah.
really expensive kind of meals. And that was like
Top ramen. Mine.
top ramen.
Exactly. Potatoes, top ramen. This just shows where we're
Ground
from.
beef in the top ramen. You gotta do it.
Oh, my
Oh.
husband adds cheese to his. It's gross. Do you add cheese to
No, I'm not a cheesy ramen person.
I have like vegetables, like frozen vegetables.
yours? You would.
It's good. It's like a little cup of noodles.
Nobody adds vegetables.
Yo, your girl's trying to get healthy.
No.
Okay,
no.
but like, did 15-year-old Molly add vegetables? I know it was a long time ago, but
She's 15.
15 years ago, Molly ate
a
vegetables.
15-year-old Molly.
Oh, 15-year-old Molly. She ate vegetables, but I probably, you're right, did not add them.
Right.
But I ate vegetables.
I mean, I don't know if I did, so I have too much trauma to
My
remember.
stepmom used to make me eat vegetables, and it fucked me up, man.
Yeah.
That's trauma.
I remember getting told that I had to eat carrots to help my eyes, and I still wear glasses, so clearly that's a lie. Yeah,
Carrots don't do shit.
I don't know.
I mean,
My
well,
mom
maybe
Maybe
they
to eat
do.
enough to turn orange.
Let
My
me
mom
not get
turned
bullied
orange
by
one
the
time
healthy.
because she was eating too many carrots.
She was
when
turning
pregnant.
orange.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang,
Does
I
she
don't
have-
like carrots.
I mean, it
much
probably
to
wasn't
turn
like
orange.
Oompa Loompa orange, but like
Maybe it
a
was.
hint of orange.
Isn't that crazy that the Oompa Loompas were orange? I know we're jumping
Yeah.
in many topics, but first to answer
Okay, yeah. Life
First to
support.
answer your life support
Ooh, we
question.
came back.
Oh, you were just trying to push past it?
Maybe.
This is
It's a
This
hot
is-
topic.
this is a hot topic, and it's also on video, so I feel like whatever is being said, I can never deny it. So life support.
Okay.
I feel like if it was my mama, like I'm life supporting her up. I don't even
Forever?
really for as long as my money will allow me, I guess. I just
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like I just need to tell her some stuff that sorry mama. But I feel like I just gotta tell her some stuff
Where she can't respond.
where she can't really respond. Like I just want to have like a come to Jesus moment with my mom, and then I walk in and be like,
I respect that,
"You
though.
can take her."
Yeah.
I don't know. I think everyone else, for the most part, I would respect their wishes. Like I definitely have told Carly that I have a very specific wish when it comes to life support. I want everyone who I hate specifically
Mhm.
to come into the room, and I want my fingers to be fixated and flipping them off so they can. You didn't hear this?
Yeah. And also standing guard. Like,
Yeah.
it's a whole thing.
It's
We
a
know
whole
this.
thing.
I know this.
Yeah.
I need guard. I need protection at
Yeah.
all times. But I do want them to come in, get the flip off, and then Carly will escort them kindly out the room after I don't know how many minutes they would need
Just like
for
a
that.
round, like walk.
I
Yeah.
mean, honestly, I think that it should be at least like 30 seconds per person, enough for them to realize that like you get the last word.
Yeah.
You know, and
I don't
then
want them to
they
say
cannot
anything.
open their
I'm gonna
mouth.
like Men in Black, like full on suit with the glasses,
Yeah,
escort out, like bodyguard almost.
yeah.
Bodyguard
Please-
would be better.
Please come in.
and then you're done
Yeah.
with
You
that.
gotta go. Yeah. Once the last person rolls, that's it. I'm
Yeah.
assuming everyone else in my life have already told me they love me,
Right.
so I'm good.
I just feel like there's too many scenarios like where I would agree for life support and where I wouldn't. I think it's all situational, but like I lean more towards not being on life support.
Like
just
you wouldn't
'cause
want to be on.
I definitely wouldn't want to be on life support. I wouldn't want my, anyone I love on life support, but I don't know if I could personally make the decision to tell them to take them off. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a heavy burden.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think my parents told me that I'm the one to decide, and I was just like, I
Why
don't
do you think your
know.
parents chose you? No, not trying to
Because-
start any family drama. Just
Yeah,
want to know.
sorry if anybody's listening. Well, obviously I'm a favorite.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Why would you not be?
Yeah.
But no, I think that I've just always been not necessarily the most responsible, but
She is like singing her praises right now.
Which is
Like-
good. This is not normal for Molly.
no, I'm like, it's just my brother has his own thing going on. My sister has her own. I kind of am the true middle child where I'm just like,
Yeah.
help my parents all the time. So I feel like they just would rather me do it. But I don't know. I would definitely get my brother and sister's opinions. I wouldn't
Yeah.
just make the decision. But yeah, I definitely would not want to be on life support. But like, there's always that like, how much is the doctor percentage? How much are they going to give you? Like, if they can come out of it, like, are they,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like,
well, and like, what are they gonna be like when they come out? Because
Right.
quality of life matters, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know, I'm 50-50 on life support. Like for myself, it's written down, so you guys don't have to worry about it. The
Thank
decision's
God.
already been made.
Thank God.
Okay. And like, if it's like a really small chance I'm gonna come out of it, like, because I don't want to be a burden financially
Yeah.
or physically.
Yeah.
Like, if it's gonna bankrupt you to keep me on this machine for 5 years in the hopes that I wake up and can maybe roll my eyes.
right.
No.
Because 5 years,
Like-
you would be,
Yeah,
your
and like
body
all,
would be damaged and your brain would be damaged, right?
right, like
Yeah.
all the physical therapy that they have to do, and like I worked in a assisted living facility for a couple years, and I just can't. Like, I've seen the facility that I worked in had everything from like full functioning, like people that just couldn't live alone,
Yeah.
to people that were on ventilators, and everything in between. And I just don't want that for me. If it's like, oh, she's in a coma for like 6 months, like, yeah, keep me alive.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, but if it's like, oh, she's probably not gonna wake up,
Yeah.
you know, let
Yeah.
the haters come hate.
Yeah. Let them
come hate.
We welcome all
We
hate.
definitely believe everybody has their own
Reasons for it.
beliefs, and
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
it's not like we're just saying what's on our
No,
No,
I mean,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
me, like, honestly, I'm pretty sure as this podcast goes along, my way of living is very important to me. Like, I don't even want to fight the zombie apocalypse because I refuse to live in a place where I can't poop and pee in a toilet and it don't flush.
You know,
Yeah.
there are places in the modern world like
I understand.
And she's not going there.
that.
It's not meant for me. And we should, and if those places need to be updated or fixed, then we, you know,
We should help them.
we should help
We
them
should help
as a
them.
society. Like, maybe they will feel the same way I did
That's
if
true.
they had that capability.
Yeah.
The
So
luxury
of having that.
Yeah.
the thing is that some odd reason the universe put me here
Yeah.
in this
Yeah.
time, in this space with these
Yeah.
luxuries, and I want to enjoy them as much as I can. I don't want to take them for granted.
What's
you know what
the
I'm saying?
point in fighting in a zombie apocalypse?
What is the point?
For maybe a civilization across the country, like
what other
with
people?
other people that could.
Like, we don't even like people.
We
Yeah.
don't, I
Like,
do not want to search for more
not that
people.
way.
No.
Right. Like,
If
I
if we had our own like bunker
Yeah.
and everything, like I would last as long as the food and water lasts. But
Exactly.
then
Then I'm out of here.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then the mental state.
Yeah.
I
You
just
get
don't
to-
want to be like, what is that alien movie where he drags the alien through the desert? I think it's Will Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah. He-
Independence Day.
Yeah, he like
Yeah.
wraps the alien up in his like parachute and drags it to the closest base. Like, I don't want to be walking through the desert with the aliens or the zombies.
No.
I'm out at that point.
Yeah.
None of
I'm
them.
not walking through a desert. Period. It's
Right.
too hot.
It's not gonna
I
happen.
need cold water. I need
Yeah.
ice cold water.
I want it to feel all the way down.
I just don't
It helps me
even
somehow.
Yes.
the amount of dirt on my body.
Oh no, that's
Will be
that's
a
a
lot
whole
for
other
me to
issue.
Not brushing your teeth.
For me, it's the hair. Like, I don't like it when you like put your hands in your hair like this, you know, and you can
Mhm.
like feel like when it's really windy outside and like there's a whole bunch of shit in the air and you can
You
like,
can feel it in your scalp.
yeah, that is a no go for me.
That was a lot for me. To
I
listen to.
I just want to make sure you get the
I
feeling.
definitely
It's
got
like so bad. Like even
the
in
feeling.
movies where they're in a desert scene and you can see the lips are chapped,
Yeah.
it like gives me the
It gives you the
heebie-jeebies
ick.
because it's just like I can feel that, and it's
Yeah.
gross, even though it's makeup.
It
It's not
doesn't
real.
matter. What if
Yeah.
it's not?
What if it's not?
What if
What
it's
if this
not?
man's
Method
lip?
acting.
This man's
They
lip is
could
that
be.
chapped. Like that could be
Like what if they really are like, oh, to get into the scene?
Mm,
I don't know.
Painful.
I'm not doing it.
hell no.
That's why they make millions and I don't.
That's why I watch them from a
That's why
screen
you
with
watch
popcorn.
That's what we pay.
That's what-
$20.
that's
for
what
a
I
movie
pay for.
ticket.
Hey, no, Cinedome. We pay
Yay.
$6 matinee.
I should have went to Cinedome the other day. I definitely did not.
The seats are not as
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I
And
did
you
get to
said that
recline
movie
back.
was really long. So that was
That
really
movie-
comfortable.
What movie?
Open.
You watched it? Oppenheimer. It's a
Whatever
man.
it is. Oh, is it?
Yes, that's his
Guy.
name.
So
Isn't
we
that
ended
Right.
Robert
like
Oppenheimer.
Oh my god, I'm thinking of Selling Sunset, the Oppenheim group.
Oh.
No,
Well,
they're-
you see what Carly watches.
Well, you know, I really like her show.
You watched it though?
I did. It
It's
was.
heavy. It's good though.
It was
I heard.
good.
Yeah.
It was good. It was 3 hours long. Be prepared for that. And it's so
Yeah.
good. I really like the way it was filmed.
You like history stuff.
I love history. Dare everyone, I love history. And I told you, that's my type of history. Like,
Yeah.
I like very factual. Like, I don't need it to be cut or sugar coated or anything like that for me to
I love a
take
happy
it.
ending.
Well, because if they change it, that's how it
History.
ended.
No,
Right.
it's
So then the producer, whoever, is putting their own spin on it, and then it's no longer a documentary.
freaking
No, I'm sorry.
Pocahontas ruined my childhood because when I found out it wasn't, she didn't end up with John Smith.
Ooh, speaking of childhood, our actually next topic is most memorable
What
childhood.
a great segue.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that was like impacted. Like I knew we were like, wow.
So, what is our most memorable childhood experience? I guess this could be good or bad. We could do both good and bad, depending on if you have good childhood
I feel
experience.
like going bad is like a whole other. I don't know.
Going bad, shout out to Drake. That's a Drake song.
Is it?
It is.
I didn't know that.
Drake and Meek Mill. Well, it's more of a Meek Mill song featuring Drake. It's okay. We don't have to know none of this.
Let's just do
I mean, it's Drake, so it works.
I love Drake.
just do happy.
Okay.
A
She
happy
loves Drake.
childhood.
Yeah.
I don't have
I
to really think about it.
I am a very happy Disney adult, and
I'm glad you
I
identified.
do get made fun of a lot for. I feel like I'm not like the typical, like the weird ones that you see like the Instagram videos of. I could be.
You know, we could all be serial killers, but we're not.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
okay.
I can see myself maybe in 10 years running down that road. But
Wait, a serial killer?
no.
Okay, I got stung with serial killer.
We both didn't get that far.
Yeah.
Either way.
Either way.
Because serial killers get caught.
Yes, they
And
do.
not-
And I for sure would get caught.
And
Yeah.
I mean, if you were solo,
If she's running this
High
thing by herself, she's
possibility.
getting caught.
if you had
Yeah,
partnerships.
the guilt alone would eat me alive. Anyway, so that's a whole thing.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Most memorable
Um,
moment. Yeah.
So our family took usually a trip once a year to Disneyland, and that's probably why I'm a Disney adult, just because it was always like everybody was on their best behavior. So it was like, and I don't know. It was like I'm really close with my family.
Where
it
would
was
you
just-
stay? Would you
Um,
stay down there?
Yes, we would either stay like at ones across the street or
Yeah.
on property, depending on like what my parents could afford.
Mhm.
But like when it was usually on property when it was like for a birthday or
Yeah.
like we went for my high school graduation, so we stayed on property.
But like that row of hotels is right there. We always stayed in those.
Yeah, those
Like, 'cause
were
you never know.
reasonable
Yeah.
price back in
Well,
the day.
now I'm gonna say they're
Now they're probably
No.
like freaking ridiculous.
Yeah,
They
I
are.
know.
They
But
are. They're all-
they were nice. Like we never had any issues. Even now, I mean, you can tell they're older, but they're
Oh,
still
yeah.
nice. They
But,
just,
I mean, you're not
they're
spending a lot of
expensive.
time in your hotel room anyway. So
you sleep there,
That's all you gotta do.
right?
That's all you gotta do is sleep at the hotel.
So, what's your favorite Disney ride?
Ooh, probably Space Mountain.
It's
It's now
gone.
Ghost
Okay.
Galaxy now.
Ghost
Wait,
Galaxy?
what?
Yeah.
When did they change that?
Am I mistaken? I'm pretty sure it's
Ghost Galaxy. No.
It's not
God.
Space
Okay,
Mountain
wait.
anymore.
Well, I was there
I'm gonna
in
Google.
Or maybe it's just for
December.
Halloween they do.
I'm gonna Google.
Oh yeah, I was there in December, and I'm pretty sure it was Space Mountain still, but I didn't go on it.
Well,
The
they
kids
didn't
did.
change anything except the name, so it's still like
No, it still said Space
Ghost
Mountain on that silver sign.
Galaxy.
fact check me.
Ghost Galaxy Space Mountain. Space Mountain, Ghost Galaxy was a seasonal Halloween overlay of Space Mountain at Hong Kong Disney and currently at Disneyland.
Oh, so it is at Disneyland,
It was
but
at Disneyland.
seasonal, so it's
But
only
seasonal.
for
Okay.
Okay,
So, are you going to Oogie Boogie this year?
I am.
You
I
are?
got a ticket.
Lucky.
Yeah. Well,
So-
Casey's friend got us a ticket. But
Not
I've never been. I've never been to
I
it.
haven't been to Oogie. I've never gotten tickets for it.
Yeah.
I wanted to go to the Star Wars one
Yeah.
for Emily's birthday.
Yeah. They sell out,
But-
so I'm surprised she got a ticket.
Yeah, well, I wanted to take her on her actual birthday,
Yeah.
and they sold out. And I was like, it doesn't, like, it's not going to be as fun if we go a different day.
No.
No.
And it's so
So-
crowded and
Yeah.
Halloween is my favorite holiday. I
Wait,
feel
so that means you get 2 Disney
she gets 2 Disney.
in October.
She's
Mhm.
going to
So
she's
jealous.
going to the cruise
Yeah.
Yeah.
on the cruise in October
over
and
Halloween.
over Halloween.
First
which is
cruise, first Disney cruise.
all in the same moment.
Best
So,
time.
Best,
Best
moment.
so
time.
excited.
Hands down.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah.
dig a cruise.
So
I really dig a cruise.
yeah, but I would say I don't necessarily like remember every trip, but I remember like just.
That's probably why you love it now.
I
Yeah.
think so. I really
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
Do you
Because
have
how are
one?
going to be unhappy? Yeah, like it's more. So my family used to go every 2 years, I think it was, to Yosemite,
Oh.
and my whole family would go. Like, well, on my mom's side. So my father's side was not involved, and so every on my mom's side, like aunts, uncles, cousins, extended family, we would all rent Cruise America campers
What?
and do campgrounds. And my I think they're technically my cousins, but I call them my aunt and uncle, were actually married in Yosemite.
Oh,
Nice.
stop. It gets better the longer.
Dude, it does, right?
Yes.
Okay, we will post up what drink we made. I found on Pinterest. It is a peach brown sugar mixed with the Howler Head
Yeah.
bourbon
Yeah.
today.
And I'm not a drinker at all, like at all, and it's so
I'm
Yeah,
a drinker.
it's really
I don't have mine's mixed.
she's not mixed. She's straight.
Mine's is
Straight
just
up?
straight up. I'm a
Yeah.
drinker, even when they aren't.
That's okay though. It balances us.
It works. We work out very well.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But anyway, so yeah,
yeah.
we would go camping. It was always for a week, like a Sunday to a Sunday type thing. And I grew up in Southern California, so it was like an 8 or 9 hour drive. So we would drive up and stay the night at like the base of Yosemite, and then we would drive in the next day.
Oh wow.
And
Was this during like a summer, or like did you?
we
get
would
school
go
off?
during May. It was always during May,
Okay.
so I would miss school, which
I think that's another
Another-
thing. When we went to Disneyland too, we always skipped
yeah,
school.
and that was the only time I was allowed to miss school.
Yeah.
So like I would go to school sick, like
yeah.
I wasn't allowed to miss for things. And not until I really started like competitive cheerleading was I allowed to miss. And even then, like my mom would push it to the last minute. So it was kind of a big deal that I got to miss like a whole week of school. And I remember always having my packet, because
Yeah.
they would have little packets for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Back in the day.
So we really learned a lot. With
Yeah, because doing 6 times 6,
Yeah.
50 times was
was
really
really
important.
going to drive that home.
It was really gonna make sure I knew it.
Yeah.
And it was when we did like we would ride bikes, we would take our bikes. So once we parked the camper, like that was it. You walked or rode your bike or did like their transit system the whole time. And I
So cute. And
loved
you
it.
camp now with your family.
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
That's
So
so
it
cute.
like led into something else
Yeah,
that
because
you
we never
Mhm.
camped ever.
I will
But I
say
feel like I wanted to, but now I don't because I
because you
need
just never did it.
running water.
Yeah.
well, my husband's family is really like rugged, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And they're really into like tent camping and roughing it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I will never forget the first time that he took me camping. He was like, hey, we were freshly dating. He was like, hey, come camp on the beach with us. And I was like, yeah, for sure. Like, I grew up at the beach.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Camping on the beach is the shit.
That sounds great.
100%. It was not camping on the beach.
Okay.
It was camping at the campground that is a mile walk up a cliff
Of a cliff.
to the beach. Like,
Jeez.
it is so steep.
Yeah.
Okay. That people that have wagons for their kids, so their kids get in the wagon
Oh, and they pull
and they
them.
pull them because their kids
I
don't
would
want
be
to walk up
pulled
the hill.
for sure.
And I was like, where I grew up, camping on the beach was like literally the
On the
beach.
beach.
On the beach.
Yeah.
So when he said like, hey, come camping on the beach with us,
He misled you.
of course that's what I thought. Totally misled. Should have been a red flag.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I will say though, we did go back like a couple years after we'd been together, and I made it very clear to everybody there that they should not mislead.
That's true.
That it is camping next to the beach.
With
You
a
should be
hike.
clear. With a
With a
hike.
hike.
Because who wants to spend all day down at the beach getting sunbaked to then hike uphill a mile.
Not me. I mean, I
I'm a lazy
don't mind hiking. I don't mind camp. There, everyone. I'm from Michigan, so I don't mind like the laborious kind of camping, I guess.
Right, but if you're going
But
into
if you're going in,
expecting it,
yeah, that's the difference. If
I mean,
I
like if you just have to walk to the beach,
like,
get
if
your
we're
tent, and
Right.
be
thank
done.
you.
Yeah,
If we're about to glam,
yeah.
let's glam. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
I feel
and
like
I
I'd be
think
a
that's
great
why,
glamper.
like,
You'd be a
you
good
would.
glamper.
Yeah.
Oh, you would.
You'd be a good glam.
Like Yosemite, I knew what I was getting into. I knew that we would have the camper. I knew that I had to walk or ride my bike everywhere.
Mhm.
You know, I knew that there were bears. And, like, you got to watch out for bears. That was new for me. But I knew these things going into it.
Yeah.
And I was a child, right? So it was
Yeah.
super fun.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, lock up the step because bears could come. And you're
Right.
like, I want to see the bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, as
And that's
an
how
adult-
people die.
It's like Santa Claus.
Yes.
A bear, what? Like, that's an
Yes.
immediate threat. That's death.
That's death.
That's
I mean,
death.
they're brown bears. They're harmless. They're fine.
Now
Like,
you don't
Dear
share your
everyone,
cookies.
this is a public service announcement. Please do not go looking for bears, brown or black.
Yeah.
Death is real.
or polar.
Death
Yeah,
is
this
imminent.
is not or polar or white, brown, black, or white. Leave all
A
bears
bear is
alone.
a bear is a bear.
A bear, yeah. Brown bear, red bears, red pandas are technically
But
Red
red
bears.
pandas are so cute.
so
Baby
cute.
one.
Even full grown, they're not that big.
They're
San
so
Diego.
Do you have a preference on what kind of bear you?
Baby animals are way cuter than adult animals.
Okay, there's
Okay, but
some
like if
out
you're
there.
gonna die by an animal,
Oh,
I want to die by the daddy because I feel like it'd be quick.
I want to be died. I want to be killed by like a for real predator.
like
Would you
lion.
scream daddy? Like if you knew it was the daddy, you'd be like, ah, daddy.
No,
No, I just
I do that now for my boyfriend.
Same, sis.
No, I feel like I'd be like, oh my God, I can't believe it's a tiger. I think that would be my last thought on earth. Or like, oh
What's
man,
a tiger doing in Vegas?
They have tiger suits. They created Royd.
they died.
Not
One of
Royd.
them died.
Wait, the tiger or the person?
The person.
No.
The tiger ate the person.
No, he didn't die from that.
He didn't die. He died because
He didn't die from that.
Oh,
No. Really? Okay, we're gonna
Siegfried
fact check.
or Roy.
We'll put a little clip at
I
the
don't
end.
think they have.
We're
the
gonna
tigers
come back to
anymore,
this
do
because we
Have
don't
you seen
know.
I don't know. Well, I know the tigers are at like some sanctuary.
they? Yes.
Okay,
They
because
are.
they're not at the Mirage anymore.
Good
But
for you.
have you seen like at the end of like Love Is Blind? Because I love that shit. At the end where they put like these two people are no longer together, and after the show was done filming, I feel like we'll have clips like that for our fact check.
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely. Why not?
Fact check.
I feel like that's also gonna be the credits to like the end of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever alien is watching my show, it's gonna be like a still of me and some very nice music, and it's like
Mhm.
Kiwi died shortly after this. Her funeral was great.
I want like an 80s jump. Montage,
Ooh,
you know?
That'd be cute.
that'd be good. I can see you do that.
Have you seen the people that take like photos or videos of themselves, like doing random stuff? Because they're like, my husband never takes photos of me, so here they
Yeah.
are for my funeral.
Yeah.
That's gonna be me.
Yeah.
Jeez, do
for
you think a jump scene will be played at your funeral?
Only if it's High School Musical.
It has to be.
It's gotta be some
Can-
Disney.
Can funerals have themes? Because if so,
Yes.
mine's are strippers.
Damn.
I really want to strip.
Well, I don't want to be.
Okay,
I want
but
to
like
be.
we don't
cremated.
want to see.
At my funeral.
I don't want to see naked.
She wants
pics.
to add like a strip club.
Yes. Call Hustler. You're gonna put my body
Okay, but like,
on the stage. Yeah. And just bitches. Yeah.
okay, but like, what if some dude shows up?
All female.
Okay.
In respect to my boyfriend, that is.
With a buffet.
What a buffet. Oh, you gotta have shrimp.
Oh yeah.
My buffet has to have shrimp.
You cannot have shrimp at strip clubs.
You can't.
That is the number one rule.
That is not a
You
rule.
don't
of
eat
strip
the
clubs.
fish at a strip club.
Who? Comments. You can
Straight
eat seafood at strip clubs. That's what they have it at. They have lobster and steak at some strip clubs.